Hello, it's GotAUkulele.com back. It's instrument review day. It's a first for this brand on the website, but it's actually a brand I've known for quite some time through the guitar world. The brand is called Cort. You may not have heard of them. You should have heard of them because they're actually one of the biggest guitar makers on the planet. They make a dizzying array of instruments for themselves, but they also make instruments for Fender, Ibanez, ESP, G&L, people like that. So they're very well respected and a very well known brand. This is part of a trio of ukuleles that they've made, which are all essentially the same sort of specs, and they're all made out of solid Blackwood, which is a type of acacia. It's not koa, and they call it Blackwood because it comes from Australia, and it is an acacia wood. And they make this in a soprano, a concert like this one, and a tenor. This is the UKE-BWC OP, dreadful name, but there we are. And it's rather nice. It's a fairly standard shaped, which is a very standard shaped concert ukulele made of all solid Blackwood. That top is a single piece, the back seems to be a single piece, the sides are in two pieces. We've got a bit of black edge binding on the top and back and some purfling on the front as well, and a sound hole rosette which seems to be inlaid. It's all rather nice, all finished in a satin with an open paw, dead flat back. It's really nicely made, very nicely made in fact. You know what it reminds me of, even though it's made of Blackwood as opposed to made of mahogany? It's very like the same soprano, concert, tenor ukuleles made by Sigma, which was the old Martin name, also made in China like this one is. I wonder whether they've got a connection in the same factory, but there we are. Very much reminiscent of a Martin style 2 ukulele. We've got a bridge made of Ovang coal, which gets over the restrictions by CITES on rosewood, with a slot fitted into it, bone saddle, and it's rather nice looking inside. Really delicate bracing, notch kerfing, Cort logo there, if you can see, embossed on the back of the instrument. I really like it. Neck is made of mahogany. That seems to be made of a single piece, which is nice to see, and that's topped with an oval coal fingerboard with 17 nickel silver frets, 12 to the body joint. We got position markers at 5, 7 and 10 with a double at the 7th, and more on the side. Again, very reminiscent of Martin ukuleles, that. Bone nut, which is 35mm, is pretty average. Plain enough headstock to be interesting looking, I think, although I think that Cort logo, which I think is inlaid in a white plastic, looks a bit too stark for me. We've got unbranded geared tuners that look very like Grover's, but they don't say Grover. Small black buttons. Yes, I'd prefer friction pegs. And it comes with Aquila strings, a really nice quality embroidered Cort gig bag, which is pretty much identical to the ones you get with Sigma and Martin ukuleles. And that's about £210 for the concert. So that's pretty good value, really. Now, as I say, looks very much like a mahogany ukulele, but it's not. It's Blackwood. It's not stripy and wavy like a lot of acacia is, but still, it's a nice looking thing. It looks very traditional and very classy. It's nice and light. It's balanced. It's extremely well made. I'm saying all the right things about it, really, but really we want to know how it sounds, and it sounds much brighter than a mahogany ukulele. Got a real jangle to it. It sounds like a koa sound, really. Good sustain, good volume. I like pretty much most things about it, really. I'm struggling to find a problem with it. I don't like that headstock. Everything else is pretty good. The frets are tidy. The build is good. What is there not to like about it? Not a lot, really. The Cort UKE-BWC Blackwood concert, all solid ukulele, about 210 quid. Highly, highly recommended, I think. Thanks very much to Southern Ukulele Store, who loaned me this one to let me have a play, who stock these. It's where you'll find them, amongst other places. Nice work, Cort. I've enjoyed that.